want to welcome you to Wake Forest University, one of the finest universities in the world, for the 19th Annual Graduate School of Arts and Sciences Pudding and Awards Ceremony. I now ask Reverend Timothy Allman, University Chaplain, to step forward for the invocation.
Let us pray. God of many names, author of wisdom, you have led us here this afternoon to celebrate. Our hearts are full of thanksgiving for parents and family members, for professors, advisors, administrators, role models, and mentors, for friends, confidants, and our go-to people, and for anyone and everyone who had our backs. But our hearts are also full of a deep sadness for a journey ended and for things left undone, for friends about to part company. Bless our speakers with your wisdom, that they may touch our sorrow even as they stir us to new ventures. And now enliven our hearts with joy and curiosity, draw our minds from wandering, and help us to be fully present with you and one another, that we might know you and the applause and shouts and whistles that will send these graduates on their way. May the class of 2018 chart a course that honors their Wake Forest education and which contributes to the well-being of our neighbor and our world. So may it be. Salam, shalom, peace, amen. You may be seated.
On behalf of myself and Dean Brad Jones, I want to welcome all of you, our students, your friends and families, and I want to thank you for sharing this special day with our graduates. I also thank Provost Rogan Kirsch, Dean Julie Freischlag, and the many graduate faculty, staff, students, and our distinguished guests for your attendance today, as we reflect and celebrate with our graduates as their lives as graduate students come to an end, while realizing that the quest for knowledge is never ending. Graduates, I know I speak for all assembled here today when I tell you how proud we are of you in this moment, as you leave us to step forward to use what you've learned at Wake Forest to change the world. I'll now ask Dr. Mark Welker, professor in the Department of Chemistry, to introduce our distinguished guest, Dr. Tori Adams, Senior Manager in Business Development and Marketing for Sanofi.
Good afternoon. Congratulations, graduates. Welcome, family and friends. It's a great day for the graduate school at Wake Forest University. And it's a great day personally for me because I get to introduce a former student of the graduate school. So Tori A. Adams goes by TA. He's a native of Milwaukee. He went to Marquette as an undergraduate. Came here to get a PhD in organic chemistry, and luckily for me, he worked in my research group. And he was a postdoctoral fellow at the University of Minnesota. And from that, he started working in the specialty chemicals industry for a while, then got over into business development and marketing. So what ended up happening in his case is he went back to Wake Forest again, got an MBA through the Charlotte program. So a person like that, Wake Forest refers to as a double DEAC. So he has 2 degrees from Wake Forest University, both a PhD and an MBA. And then now, as Dean Godwin says, he works for a French pharmaceutical company, but he's based in Newark, Delaware. The company's called Sanofi. But as I told him last night at dinner, so he's done really great professionally, like we hope all of you guys will do as well. But The other thing that made me nominate him for this, if you look at his biography in the program, is the other things that he's done. So you guys know Wake Forest Mottos, Pro Humanitate, so pay it forward. So hopefully you guys do something with your professional expertise and then you pay it forward as well. So if you look at his biography, I knew he'd spent many years being a mentor with Big Brothers, Big Sisters, Boys and Girls Clubs of America, and just kind of K-12 STEM education. He's been a great mentor for students who are doing that. So please join me in welcoming Dr. Tori Adams.
I'm going to take this thing off. I was told by someone very important that I didn't have to wear it if I didn't want to. And I said, well, kind of didn't want to mess up my hair, so. She didn't know how long it takes to get here to look this good. 6 hours in a chair, so. It is indeed an absolute honor for me to be standing before you today. To the Dean, Graduate School of Arts and Sciences, Dr. Jones, distinguished faculty, family, friends, and of course, the 2018 graduates. It's nice to know that I wasn't the only one who didn't get an invite to the royal wedding. Certainly, when I was approached by Dr. Welker for this, I think of as a great honor to be able to stand before you. I was thrown, just tickled pink, as you will. It's like, wow, you really think that I have something to share that may inspire, and you know, you kind of heard a little bit of what he shared with you about me, and quite frankly, you know, it's more of a, for me, an honor to be able to say thank you to Dr. Welker because of the many things that he did for me. It's an incredibly long list of things that he has done for me in terms of my development and shaping, you know, the person that I have become since I was here. And so it is completely an honor for me to just say thank you to Dr. Welker. You know, I can remember when I was working in this group some years ago, and we used to have to give presentations and things of that of our research and various meetings, and you know, there'd always be two distinctly different options that you could choose to do that. And one of them would be poster session, and the other would be to give an oral presentation. Dr. Welker would never let us give poster presentations. No. He said, no. We're going to give oral presentations, you know, because you need to get comfortable being able to stand and present. And so we're going to practice that. So whenever we would get ready to go and give research presentations and present our research, Dr. Welker, he would tell us, you know, no posters. We want to make sure that you get comfortable standing in front of an audience and being able to present your research. So I said, I guess as I stand before this illustrious audience, you kind of nailed that, didn't you? So I thank you so much for that, Dr. Welker. And there really is a very long list of things that I can mention today, other than, you know, that I say that in jest, but it did wonders for myself and my group members that he encouraged us and he instilled that in us. I can think more specifically of something that has been very instrumental in anything that I've done since I left here. You know, as I was getting ready to finish up my degree here, and I was writing a dissertation and having a lot of meetings with Dr. Welker about results and, you know, these little last few experiments and things of that nature. We'd always be, you know, sharing about what was going on and trying to tie up the loose ends. And then I remember when I had found out that I'd won this fellowship to go do a postdoctoral appointment up at the University of Minnesota. When I found out, I went into Dr. Welker's office and I told him, and his eyes shot up like this. It was like amazing how big his eyes got. He was so happy, and I knew that he was happy for me. He wasn't happy so that he could use that to, strengthen his resume and to say, hey, look at the students that I have and what they've done. He was happy for me because he knew that was a big deal for me. So we would continue talking and about research, and I was certainly very anxious about when I would finish, and I wanted to get that last bit in and hear him say, okay, here's when you should probably defend. I was waiting for that, waiting for him to say that, and we were having a conversation one day about, funding for research and things of that, and things like that, and I can remember distinctly Dr. Welker said this to me. It's one of the most powerful things that has happened to me in the time that I was here and since then. And I've shared this with so many people since then, and I'm thankful I get to share it with you today. He said, it will benefit me to keep you here, but it won't benefit you to stay. I was floored by that he said that to me. It was so empowering for me to have him say that, because the way that I sort of processed it, he was saying, listen, you've gotten so much from this experience, you've learned from me, I've tried to teach you, how to do what it is that you do, but it's time for you to go somewhere else and use your platform to do something for someone else. It was like the ultimate form of mentoring. I was so blown away by that. So I'm eternally grateful to you, Dr. Welker, for that. And thank you so much for empowering me like that. And that sort of allowed me to transition into something that he was speaking on earlier about mentoring and this notion of providing a service, of doing something for others. And I have used that as my fuel for so long after that, and using just that day, in fact, to say, this is so much bigger than just me being able to be called Dr. Adams, and it's so much bigger than me to be able to go to the next sort of situation and do some more research and try to publish papers, and so much bigger than who I was. And he was trying to show me that day that your platform is so much bigger than that, and it is your responsibility, it is your duty, and quite frankly, it is just the right thing to do, to be able to provide service for someone else. I chose mentoring, so I've worked with so many organizations. Dr. Welker mentioned some of them, Boys and Girls Club, doing some things along those lines as far as working with groups that do STEM activities, and the joy that you get when you see these young kids that are doing projects and they're trying to figure out, why does this do this, and why does this color change, and what is this going to mean? And it's so powerful and impactful to me, But this notion of it being my responsibility and my duty and just being the right thing to do, hashtag the wait. Hashtag the wait. Write it down. Was so powerful to me. And I think that it had not have happened for me with Dr. Welker empowering me like that, I'm pretty sure that I probably would just be shut up in a lab somewhere just doing research and not really caring about how much more important that my presence would be needed in so many other areas. So I want the 2018 graduates today to think of what's happening today as this. Think of this day as you receiving your license. Your license to go out and serve others. This is your day to serve others. The things that you do for others are the things that are going to matter the most when all is said and done. Now, I'm not trying to suggest that you shouldn't go out and that you shouldn't try to become successful in whatever career path you choose. I'm not going to suggest that because that's important, absolutely. But it is your responsibility. It is your duty. And it's just the right thing to do, to go out and to do for others. Hashtag the wink wink. Only the things that you really do for others are the things that are going to matter the most. Now, I know you're going to, again, go down whatever career path you choose, and then you'll have, so many obligations, and you'll be busy, and you'll have your families, and you'll have all of these other things. But take time to serve others. We face so many challenges today. I'm not going to insult your intelligence by trying to listen. It's going to take a demon deacon-like effort to address them. That's where you come in. And it doesn't matter what side of the political coin you reside, or whether or not you're Team Yanni or Team Laurel. The challenges are still there, and they're requiring your service. You have the license now to go out and make that difference. Take time to serve others. I'm not going to try to list to you which ways in which you can do that, because there's so many. I chose mentoring, and I told you one of the main reasons why I chose mentoring. It's so fulfilling to me to see a fourth grader, a little girl, read to me and be so excited that she can pronounce the words, and then ask, what does that mean? And then say, oh, that's what it means when you say this, or when you say that. Or see my 8th grader who brings his report card to me, and he's so excited because he's like, look at the grade that I got in algebra this time. I didn't even know that I could do algebra until we sat down and sort of worked through it and talked about it. So, that kind of joy you can't get just by going to work every day. You have to do more than that. You're being called upon to do more than that. Understand that, how important that is. And when you do it, don't do it for the sake of just receiving attention or pats on the back or accolades. Don't do it for those reasons. Do it because it is your responsibility. It is your duty. And quite frankly, it is just the right thing to do. Hashtag the wink wink. Now I'm going to tell you I'm not going to tell you that's always going to be easy. I'm not going to tell you that. There will be days that when you do decide that you're going to go out and try to provide service for others, you're going to be tired because of all of the other things you have to do. You're going to be, overwhelmed with all these other things and family and whatever the case may be. I'm not going to tell you that's always going to be easy. There will be days where you will have to go places that maybe you don't want to go. Do things that perhaps may make you uncomfortable, but it will be doing so in the name of providing comfort to someone else. And isn't that why we all should be here, to try to help someone else? Because of the fact that you have made it to this point, that means you have been given all of the tools needed and necessary to go out and make the difference that needs to be made. Understand that. I certainly am very proud on this day. I'm so happy that I was asked to come and do this, because it empowers me to be able to share with you how important I believe it is to provide a service and to use that license that you have been given to go out and do that. That is what is asked of you on this day. The other part I wanted to share with you about not wanting to do it for the mere simple fact of just getting credit having someone give you, awards or accolades or things like that, is because you should do it kind of like, do it like water. Do it like water. What do I mean by that? Do it like water. You know how water is so essential for life? You can't get by without water. You can go a whole lot longer without eating than you can without water. But it's so powerful. It can do so many powerful things. And you know what water doesn't do? It doesn't tell you that I'm about to do some powerful things before it does it. Water doesn't announce itself before it does what it's going to do. Be like water. Just do what you're supposed to do. You're a demon deacon, for goodness sake. I'm going to leave you with this. I celebrate you, 2018 graduates. I celebrate you. And I congratulate you on this great achievement. Because it is truly a great achievement, absolutely. And you should be proud, and those in your circle should be proud of you. I know what it takes to be able to sit where you're sitting right now, so I know. While you're celebrating this day as a great achievement, as it is, make sure that your greatest achievements are those things that you do for others in the name of service. Welcome to the Demon Deacon family. I celebrate you. I congratulate you. God bless.
Thank you, Tori Adams. And really thank you for such a powerful message of service that is so deeply needed in this moment. I want to now call on Mr. Fadi Mariani, a graduate student in the biology department and co-president of the Graduate Student Association, to present the Faculty Excellence Award, which is given yearly by the Graduate Student Association to the faculty who best exemplifies the Wake Forest University ideals of teacher and scholar.
Good afternoon. The Graduate Student Association received an impressive number of nominations for the Graduate Faculty Excellence Award this year. We trust that this indicates both the outstanding nature of the graduate faculty at Wake Forest University and the high regard for the graduate students for the excellent mentorship they provide. It is my pleasure to announce that this year's Faculty Excellence Award goes for Dr. Kristen Beavers from the Health and Exercise Science Department. Dr. Beavers, please come forward.
Dr. Beaver's award testimonial is printed in your program, and please thank us all and join us all in congratulating her for this award. We now turn to the presentation of the Outstanding Master's and Doctoral Student Awards. And before we present these awards, I want to point out that these have been named the Gordon Melson Outstanding Student Awards in recognition of Dean Melson, who retired after 15 years of dedicated service to the graduate school. I would also like to thank the faculty who nominated the students and the graduate school alumni and friends who so generously contributed the funds that make these awards possible. The Doctoral Student Award is presented to Brenna Beckelman from the Neuroscience program. Brenna, would you please step forward? Congratulations, Brenna. You're an exceptional researcher who displays all of the characteristics that Wake Forest tries to instill in our young researchers, and your graduate career exemplifies the criteria set forth in the Melson Award. Brenna's award testimonial you will find printed in your program. The Master's Student Award is presented to Honi Young from the Mathematics and Statistics Department. Honi, please come forward. We are convinced that you will be a noteworthy ambassador for the program and the graduate school for years to come. The award testimonial for Honi is printed in your program. Please join me in congratulating Honi on receiving this award. I also wish to call your attention to the many other national and regional awards that have been received by this year's graduates. They're absolutely outstanding young men and women. They're listed on pages 5 and 6 of your program. Time doesn't permit us to read all of these names, but we are all very proud of you for these awards and the merit of your achievements. Our congratulations to each and every one of you. We now come to what many of you have been waiting for, the hooding of the candidates. The names of the candidates for the graduate degrees in arts and sciences appears on page 7 of the program. Will the candidates for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy please stand? Our candidates will be hooded by their faculty advisors. We ask that you please withhold applause until the candidates have been hooded. Shiva Adhikari, Advisor Abdul Lashkar. Adrienne Lloyd Adler-Neal, Advisor Fadl Zaida. Rachel Nicole Andrews, Advisor Mark Klein. We got time for hugs, that's all right. Hannah Marie Atkins, co-advisors Susan Apt and David Caudell. Brenna Claire Beckelman, Advisor Tao Mong. Jeffrey Patrick Shimilewski, Advisor Stephen Kreidel. Meijian Huang, Advisor Maggie Inge. Jason Howard, Advisor Natalie Holzbarth. Nicholas Pierre Hochfeld, Advisor David Anderson. Carlos Benicio Kingla, Advisor Sangjin Ni. Zachary Lamport, Advisor Oana Georgescu. Yin Liu, Advisor Kurosuke Watabe. Rhiannon Mayhew, Advisor Paul Lorienti. Eleanor McCabe, Advisor Nicole Levy-Polyachenko. Ryan Melvin, Advisor Freddie Salisbury. Callistus E. Hui Min Nguyen, Advisor Michael Munley. Justin Michael Watkins, Advisor Gloria Boudet. Junwei Xu, Advisor David Carroll. Mu Yang, Advisor Ulrich Irach. Osama Kazi Zahid, Advisor Adam Hall. Mona Zarifpour, Advisor Frank Marini. The candidate will be hooded by Adam Hall. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in applauding these fine young men and women. I'd now ask Dean Brad Jones to come forward to present the master's candidates.
Thank you, Dean Godwin. And thank you, PhD hooders. I was really hoping you'd break into a chorus of Stand By Me. Okay, are there any master candidates ready to get a hood? That's what I'm talking about. Will the candidates for the degree Master of Arts please stand? These candidates will be hooded by Professor Ron Von Berg, Director of Graduate Studies for the Communication Program. Please withhold your applause until all the candidates have been hooded. Ready, Ron? Amro Ali. Anna Grace Antonell. Christopher Manuel Aragon. Crystal Hubbard Berry. Elizabeth Grace Bevan. Jamie Blaylock. Travis Coro Bogan. Jamie Elizabeth Brown. Leah Brown. Deborah Lee Carries. Nicole Capobianco. Hannah Nicole Carlson. Joseph Compton. Elizabeth Nancy Drew. Charles Matthew Farmer. Alex Fonts. Anna Kathleen Flagg. Catherine Ford. William Doyle Fries. Avanti Galloway. Well done. Devin Gilbert. Ingrid Constance Gilbert. Bradford Owen Goldsmith. Erica Lane Gottfredson. Michael Albert Hanamarian Jr. Miles Christian Harris. Richard Trafford Harris. Jean Margaret Peggy Hasty. Sarah Ann Poikerode. Amanda Nicole Hock. Catherine Huggins. Hannah Margaret James. Brenna Catherine Jansen. Connie Jiang. Wei-Shun Jiang. Jolly Jin. Rachel King. Joseph Fritz Knight, Jr. Christina Coconuts. Hyun Lee. Jose Daniel Leva Perez. Daniel Paul Lipford. Ron Lu. Latoya Renee Lucas. Dylan Luke. Marcy Anita Manning. Eric George Marcy. Elizabeth Kate Mattis. Robert McConkey. Kelsey McHugh. Daphne Caroline McWhite. Ryan Melvin. Macy Jan Newman. Dustin Tyler Nichols. John Olson. Clifford Ong. Alex Ian Osier. Angela Grace Pegarella. Phong Di Pei. Carolina Perez Taban. Lauren Elizabeth Peters. Taylor Brooke Peisel Miller. Brent Wade Powell. Rachel Nisi Powell. Julia Ramsey. Yasser Razak. Olivia Cochran Reynolds. Corey Alex Riemensberger. Christopher Michael Roberts. Malik Robinson. Lucas Rossetti. Carolyn Neal Sartain. Robert William Sheffel. Samantha Elizabeth Sells. Mary Ann Elizabeth Short. Yu Song. Michaela Kiara Sproul. Esther Simone Seuss. Colin Sylvester. Taylor Griffith Carvin. Thais Brochet Taylor. Peter Richard Till. Brittany Lou Travis. Margaret Maria Van Schaik. Kristen Volkner. Sarah Christine Bowles. Han Wang. Yiting Wang. Spencer Warmoth. Kevin Whitley Jr. Janae Marie Whitaker. Logan Matthew Wyatt. Tom Tom Sir. Dong Dong Yen. Mei Ling Yu. Corinne Zachary. Jessica Zanatel. Lu Zong. Chiwo Chang. And Zuhan Chang. Well done, Professor Ron Berg, and congratulations, MA candidates. Will the candidates for the degree Master of Science please stand? These candidates will be hooded by Professor Bernard Roper, Program Director of the Biomedical Sciences Program. Olu Damilola Ademoderu. Giselle Marie Bailey. Rachel Ann Carrasquillo. William Bryson Decker. Lorna Devkota. Asante Farkason. Cheyenne Felkel. Stephen Donald Forsyth. Kanika Gandhi. Emily Isabel Garland. Vice Girardelli. Danielle Ann Grease. Mei Chin Huang. Rebecca Marie Hack. Lindsay Hansen. Martika Harper. Claudia Joanna Hartman. Timothy Michael Heinrich. Michael Hoffman. Alexander Andreevich Belasov. Margie Jefferson. Donnie Red Koontz. Stephen Siking Lund. Candace Brooke Locklear. Daniel Anthony Lowe. Angelica Faith Mack. Chelsea Lynn Marlin. Neil James McMillan. Nathan Paul McMullen. James Whittier Morgan. Ryan Joseph Morgan. Catherine Elizabeth Mascoreth. Obiageli Nwamu. Madison Olivia Odom. Dejanay Parker. Jordan White Peace. Hope Alexis Peterson. James Michael Podaraki. Stephen Powers. Salman Qadri. Nicole Fernanda Rojas. Catherine Margaret Zer Rouse. Lauren Nicole Shaver. Benjamin R. Steinberg. Damian Allen Tavares. Lauren Danielle Thornton. Nice kid. Stacy Anders Colley. AC Muneri. Nadira Waits. Jin Wong. Khadija Rashid Winky. Jaja Shaw. And Yifeng Wang. Well done, Professor Roberts. Congratulations, Master of Science. Now will the candidates for the degree Master of Arts in Liberal Studies please stand. These candidates will be hooded by Professor Sandy Dixon, Associate Dean for Academic Initiatives at the Graduate School. Jared Delray Crump. John Ford, Jr. Charlie Gregory Moore, Jr. Michaela Brittany Nance. And Barry Pasternak. Thank you, Dean Dixon, and congratulations, Mount students. Now will the candidates for the degree Master of Fine Arts please stand. These candidates will be hooded by Professor Cara Pilson, Director of the Documentary Film Program. Christopher Hudson. Yichun Lee. Dominic Silva. Stanley Wright. Xiao Xiao. And Hao Chong. Well done, Professor Pilson, and congratulations, NSA. Will the candidates for the degree of Master of Arts in Education please stand? These candidates will be hooded by Professor Leah McCoy, Director of the Education Program. Michelle Anderson. Walter Ethan Cagle. Elizabeth Rose Davis. Parker Hunt. Amanda Kim. The next candidate will be hooded by Professor John Llewellyn from the Communication Department. Catherine Abigail Llewellyn. Chase Eugene Martin. Julio Esteban Ramirez. Catherine Reeder. Sarah Roberts. And Caitlin Ann Yeager. Well done, Professors McCoy and Llewellyn, and congratulations, NAED. Graduates, as you leave this place today, I remind you that commencement is the beginning and not the end. Soon, many of you will take your first steps into the professional world. Please remember that your success will not depend upon the truths you read in a book, or discovered in a laboratory, or learned from a mentor. You will find your place in this world only if you listen for your call. And when you hear it, be prepared to serve selflessly as true daughters and sons of Wake Forest University. Pro Humanitate. Following the benediction and the recessional, please attend the reception in the green room of the Renota Hall directly across the plaza from the chapel. All are invited, and we look forward to seeing you there. I hope you'll take that opportunity to thank our wonderful graduate school staff who made all of this possible. Now please rise as Reverend Almond offers our benediction and stand in place until the end of the recessional.
Let us receive the benediction. Go now, attend to your journey. Kindle your resolve, unshadow your days. May passion inspire you. May injustice and violence trouble you. May hope comfort you. May the past inspire you and the future beckon you on your journeys and your quests. May you know in the darkest nights the light of understanding awaits you if you seek it truly. May love surround you. May peace permeate you. May gratitude overwhelm you, and may this period of transition be a time of transformation, allowing you to become all you are to be. Say yes to this very short life, and always answer, here I am. And may God grant you in all things joy and peace. Amen.